I actually drove by the fair every single day of what should have been spring fair.
To thousands, this place is more than just a fairground, but a place with long-standing tradition and community since 1900.
There's just so many what ifs, right? And, we talk in life about try not to focus on the what ifs, but in this case, we absolutely have to.
Stacy Van Horn not only represents Washington State Fair, but a fairgoer, and was ready to celebrate the 120th anniversary of the fair. But that all changed.
First case of coronavirus.
20 people have died in King County.
Stay home if you are sick.
The coronavirus death toll has risen to 9 today, with all deaths being in Washington State.
This was something no one could have anticipated. But moving forward, it's something we constantly think about. How could a fair function 6 feet apart? How can concert venues sell tickets without causing panic? And if the fair were to take drastic measures, what would it look like without a carousel and roller coaster?
The conversation that we are really having right now is that, okay, we're having a fair. As of right now, right, we are having a fair.
The fair, we're still planning to have our fair in September.
But what do we need to do to make it safe?
It may be different than than a normal fair. We may have to adjust.
Maybe we won't have everything that we traditionally have. And maybe we have it in a little bit of a different way.
Renee McLean has been with the fair for 25 years and believes that despite being non-essential, the fair can see the other side.
We receive no outside funding. So everything we make goes back into the fair. Most companies are probably trying to just figure out how to pay their bills. But at the fair, we're more figuring out, are we going to have an event?
And a large part of that event, the concert series. 20 nights of entertainers performing for the grandstand. Darius Rucker, Macklemore, Carrie Underwood would all go through that curtain right over there, stand about here, and perform live for the grandstand. But come September, the grandstand may look something like this.
A lot of times in our venue, they'll get down really close to the audience and slap hands and so forth. I expect that we probably won't see much of that this year.
Mike Nelson is the entertainment director for the fair, and with large gatherings being a concern for performers and audience members, hard decisions will have to be made. What would entertainment be like amidst a pandemic?
We haven't sold any show completely out yet, so we may need to limit some of the sales on those so that we can readjust our seating charts and space people out in the venue so we're not packed and crowded like sometimes we are when we have a full show, like for Carrie Underwood, for example.
So what could get people to the fair? What is viable? Well, the fair may have to celebrate the 120th anniversary by reliving what made the fair the fair.
Rides and food and the animals. And that truly is getting back to basics.
And, it could be a drive-through food fair, right? Where you drive through and you get your earthquake burger and you get your crusty pup and and people serve it to you when you're going through. I mean, just something, and we have animals out in our parking lot so you can look at the animals or,
As of now, the fair is a go. Could it look different? Of course. But what will remain the same is the spirit of community. From Puyallup, I'm Jane McDonald, Murrah News 8.